If you love granny squares but want something that's a little more elegant and airy, then you're going to love today's tutorial. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to crochet this gorgeous lace daisy granny square. I'll also show you how to join your granny squares as you crochet along, so there's no pile of sewing waiting for you later. And here's the exciting part, this square is going to become a beautiful beach sweater in my next tutorial. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 2. Now grab your yarn and hook and let's get started. For the materials, you're going to need some yarn. This is a DK weight 100% cotton yarn. You need them in 3 colors, a yellow, a white, and you don't have to do a blue. You can do any other color for that, but you need your yellow and your white for your daisy. I'm also using a 4mm crochet hook to do this project with. You also need a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle for weaving in ends, and a tape measure to measure your square. Now let's do the crocheting. So we'll start with the yellow yarn, and we'll start by making a slip knot to make the daisy center. You can start by making a magic ring if you like, but I prefer the slip knot method. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then make a slip stitch in the first chain to form your ring. And that makes a ring or a circle where you will be working into for the next round. Now we start the first round with a chain of 2, which does not count as a stitch. Then working into our circle, we place 12 double crochets. Then when you have all your 12 double crochets, you'll pull the yarn tail to close the circle and make a slip stitch in the first double crochet to finish the first round. Then you'll make a chain 1 and pull the yarn, cut it off to fasten off this color. And that's the yellow daisy center all finished. Now let's move on to the daisy with the white yarn. And we'll start this round by making a slip knot with our white yarn. Then we will attach the white yarn with our hook to our first round. You can attach it into any one of your stitches. I like to attach mine 2 stitches before the first stitch, and you'll attach it by making a slip stitch like this. Then we'll go ahead straight into making the lace daisy flower by making a chain of 16. Then when you make your 16 chains, you will make a slip stitch into the first stitch, the same stitch that you started in. You will slip stitch into there, like that. Then make a slip stitch into the next stitch and chain 16 again. The chain 16 is the petal of the daisy flower. And chaining 16 and slip stitching gives us that lacy look of the flower. Slip stitch into the same stitch to form another petal, then slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 16 again to form another petal, then slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, and continue again working on your lace daisy petals for your flower. Just slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 16, slip stitch in the same stitch all the way around until you have 12 lace daisy petals all together. And when you're finished with all your 12 lace petals, this is how it should look. Very beautiful, isn't it? Then you'll finish off this round by slip stitching in the first stitch, chain 1 and fasten off this color. And that's the daisy all done. Now it's time to turn this flower into a granny square. I'm gonna get my blue color now. Before we turn it into a square though, we're gonna make a round border around it. So grab your yarn, make a slip knot again, and we're gonna attach it to one of the daisy petals, the lace daisy petals, like this. You're gonna attach it like this, slip stitching. Then you'll chain 1 and make a single crochet into that same space. Then you'll make a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then into another lace petal, you'll make a single crochet. Then you'll chain 6 again, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a single crochet in another petal. Then chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a single crochet in another petal. This is going to create a round border around our flower, so you can continue doing that to create a round border, making single crochets into all your petals around. Then after you do your last chain 6, finish off this round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. And that's the first round with the blue. We made a nice round border. But we're not done with the blue yet. Now it's time to turn this round into a granny square. Now to start the granny square, let's slip stitch into the first space and start this with a chain of 3, which counts as the first double crochet. Then place 2 more double crochets into the space. Then make a chain of 3 and place 3 more double crochets into that space. This is the corner of the granny square. This is the first corner of the granny square. Now to make the sides, you do a chain of 6 and make a single crochet in the next space. That's one time. Now let's do it again. Chain 6 and make a single crochet in the next space. And this is the sides of the granny square. So this is the corner and those are the sides. And to continue, you make a chain 6 and we're gonna make a next corner into the next space. You place 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, then a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then a 3 double crochet into the same space, 2, 3, which forms a next corner. As you see there, this is the corners. The 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets makes the corner. Now for another side, chain 6 and make a single crochet in the next space, chain 6 again and make another single crochet in the next space, and that's the sides. Then for another corner, chain 6 and do a 3 double crochet in the next space, 1, 2, 3, then chain 3 and a 3 double crochet into the same space, which makes another corner. And for the sides is chain 6, single crochet in the next space 2 times, then for another corner again, chain 6, this is the last corner, and make 3 double crochets in the next space, chain 3, and a 3 double crochet into the same space. This is the very last corner. You should have 4 corners altogether. Then for the very last side, it's chain 6 and single crochet in the next space 2 times. That's 1 time, and that's 2 times. And to finish off the square, make your last chain 6 and make a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 space. And that's this granny square. Now chain 1 and cut off, and that's the granny square. That's what formed the lace daisy into a granny square. Now let's turn our work around and weave in all these ends. And when you're done with weaving an end, you will now have a beautiful lace daisy granny square ready to use. Now as for the size, this lace daisy granny square is approximately 5 inches wide and 5 inches long. So it's a perfect length, 5 inches by 5 inches. But this size can be customized if you use a different hook and different yarn. Now it's time to show you the connect as you go along method. You will need another granny square, but one that has just started making the squares. When you make the first 3 double crochets, you will stop there and I'll show you how to connect it to your already made granny square. First you have to line them up with the wrong side facing each other. Then on the other granny square, after the first 3 double crochets in the corner, you will go into the back loop and you will make a slip stitch. You'll yarn over and pull it through both loops to make your first connection. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that's the first connect. Then you will continue making the granny square with a chain 3 and into the same space make your other 3 double crochets to finish the first corner. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to connect again on the other granny square into the last double crochet from the other corner after the last 3 double crochets into the back loop there of the 3rd double crochet. We'll yarn over again and make a slip stitch, and that's the second connect, which connects the corners of the granny squares together. Next, let's connect the sides. To connect the sides, you'll do a chain 6, then the single crochet in the next space. Then connect it by making a slip stitch to the other single crochet on the other granny square into the back loop. You put the yarn through the single crochet in the back loop, then yarn over and pull through with a slip stitch. Then make a next chain 6, single crochet into the next space, then slip stitch to the other granny square into the back loop. Yarn over and pull through with a slip stitch to connect the sides of the granny square. Next we'll chain 6 again, and we'll start the granny square by making 3 double crochets in the next space. We'll start the corner of the granny square, and then we'll connect that with the 3 double crochets on the other side. We'll yarn over, slip stitch through, and that's how you connect. That's how you connect this granny square. You're connecting the corners together the sides, and the next corner. Then you'll just continue making the rest of the granny square with your working granny square here by chaining 3 and making 3 double crochets into that same space, and continue working the granny square all around with chain 6 and single crochet in the next space 2 times, chain 6 again, then do another corner space of 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets in the same space, and you'll just continue making the granny square until the end. Then at the end, when you finish with your last chain 6, you finish off with a slip stitch at the top of your chain 3 that you started this granny square with. And then chain 1 and cut off this color, this yarn, and that's it. That's how I connect my granny squares as I go along. And of course you'll then have the yarn, the ends to weave in on this granny square now. So you see, that's how you do it. That's how I connect my granny squares as I go along. When I want to make something, that's how I do it together instead of making all the granny squares then sewing them all up. I love to connect them as I go along to do less work. And that's it. That's how you make this daisy granny square, this lace daisy granny square, and that's how you connect them as you go along. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be turning this project into a lace daisy granny square sweater. So please don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss that. The tutorial will be out next week. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you again for our next tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, let me know if you made this lace daisy granny square, if you're going to use it to make something that you want to make on your own, or if you would like to make the granny square sweater with me next week. And I'll see you again for the next tutorial. Bye.